Howdy everyone, it's me once again, the one and only Killer Rodan. And today, as you can see, I'm still continuing my Disney movie marathon, where I'll be talking about the movies, of course, TV shows, merchandising, I don't know, whatever the case may be. If it's related to Disney and they should perform, then yes, we talk about it. Like so much to talk about. And that's why these videos are coming off rather random in a lot of ways. Anyway, for this video, when it comes to the Leon Stage remake, the director responds to the, I guess, bit of the outrage in some ways when it comes to the fans, and in some ways, and some of the fans, it's kind of understandable because if anybody is familiar with these series of, I guess, films and whatever else they have for Lilo and Stitch, there's an alien that's supposed to be a Cyclops alien kind of thing. Uh, is supposed to be a cross dresser, and it's not that he identifies as a woman. He's just a male character that enjoys women's clothing, and everybody around him like, whatever. They'll just be extremely nonchalant about it. I mean, like, I guess that's kind of a joke in some ways. I mean, not to poke fun of transvestites or cross dressers or whatever. It's not to mock them. It's just nobody seems to be actually care enough to make a remark about it. And with this franchise as a whole, nobody ever made a remark about it because no one cared enough to do it. They're like, whatever. Or maybe the characters are intersex. I don't know. But either and or, nobody really seemed to care enough to question anything. They just accept that as a part of the reality. Like, okay. Anyway, so how was your day? Kind of an attitude. I mean, okay, sure, but okay. That moreover is that director said, "Well, I tried." So which means none of the cross dressing or whatever is apparently is not going to be in the movie in the remake version, I guess. So, which I mean, yes, granted, you can always say that in the context of the original continuity, is this is often used as a disguise, I guess. And I guess the character just got too comfortable with it and just continued to do so, I guess. And also the fact that the character isn't really doesn't really know how the customs of Earth. Which yes, the character could always learn about the customs of Earth, but that's gonna be really complicated because what's custom in, let's say, I don't know, let's say China, what's custom and normal there may be different, let's say, in Taiwan, maybe, and from there may be different from, let's say, Hawaii. And let's say from there might be not as normal as, let's say, Japan or the United States of America. Even if I want to say United States of America, even that's way too broad because we have Texas, we have New York, we have New Orleans, and so on and so forth. We have Pittsburgh, Concord, multiple different places. So what's normal, what could be considered normal in one spot may not be as normal somewhere else. So saying Earth customs may be way too general, I guess. That side, but that's kind of besides the point of this. But so I guess the director is not going to include the cross-dressing alien in the film and not going to wear a dress in the remake. So yes, this bothered a lot of fans in a lot of ways and whatnot. I mean, I guess you kind of see why they would get mad because it is a part of the charm of the original stuff. Of course, I can see why they get mad about this because it's a franchise that they grew in love. I mean, yes, you're gonna always argue it's part of nostalgia, but I'm not gonna complain about that because basically Disney is pretty much capitalizing on nostalgia. They've been doing that for the longest time anyway. So if anyone wants to complain about nostalgia on the fans' part, well, so is Disney. Disney's making money off of nostalgia, and so even if you want to complain a part of it on the fans, because the fans are just bitching and moaning about nostalgia. Well, Disney's making money off nostalgia, so you can just say in a roundabout way, it's everybody's fault in that case, in that regard. So let's say even if the fans are complaining about nostalgia, well, Disney's making money off of the nostalgia, so you can say it's everybody's fault in this case. I mean, yes, in a lot of ways. So in a lot of ways, the Disney fans should accept change, but not like this. I'm not defending the choice because it is a stupid choice. I mean, I do think there should be more original movies. Of course, there should absolutely be more original movies and whatnot. There should. But anyway, I think that director did this on purpose. Oh, if he says, "Oh, I tried," I mean, no, he did not. I think he's a liar, if you ask me, because we all know this gonna get a backlash. This will definitely get a huge backlash, which I don't understand really because nobody seemed to complain about this when it was originally released. And this came on. This was released about what? It was more than 15 years ago. It was more than 17 years ago where the original series was released. It was, yeah, it's almost 25 years in total, if I remember correctly. Just about more or less. So I don't understand why none of these, I guess these parents, none of y'all complained then, and now you are. Now you complain about now. I believe it just seems inconsistent, if you ask me. And yes, I think that's why he didn't do it. He knew that there's going to be a backlash. I do believe that's the sole reason as to why he didn't do it. He always say, "Oh, I tried, I attempted to do, but blah 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 blah." I don't believe. I don't believe him. What a load of crock shit. I believe he never tried it. I don't think he even fought for an inch to put this in the movie. I don't believe so. I don't believe the director because you're the director. You're the one that's directing the movie. You're kind of like the manager, so to speak, of the movie set, so to speak. I mean, yes, Disney is pretty much giving the money to the loan to make the movie, yes, but Disney already has LGBT plus material and representation and some of the movies and TV shows already anyway. And yes, they already hired people from that community to be voice actors, or even various other projects as well, not just cartoons. Now there were even gay people in Disney theme parks working as employees. There was even animators who were gay, so on and so forth. So I'd say it's bogus. It's complete and utterly bogus. Anyway, that'll be it, folks. I'm just ranting as usual. As always, thanks for watching. See ya.